Author of 3 novels, including a bestseller, Heather McElhatton comes to Columbia College Chicago to discuss her newest release, Million Little Mistakes, a choose-your-own-ending novel that explores your life as if you won $22 million.
The research that I did about lottery winners is the first big decision is, do you have to keep your job or not? Second big decision is, do you keep your relationship or not? So do you guys want to keep your relationship or end your relationship? Neutral. It's not the love of your life, but you're also, you're both working so much. You know, it's one of those things where you're both working all the time. The boys are voting for N.
I'd keep it for a while.
Girls are, oh, this is tough. You keep your relationship. Statistics do show that the more you keep the same after you win a large amount of money, the better off you'll be. It's not guaranteed, but... Okay, we're going to buy Navassa Island, which is in the Caribbean. All right. So you guys have ended in a very good life. Not only do you have your beautiful house, you go on to building an underwater hotel, a really beautiful underwater hotel on the other side of the island. And that's how your life ends. I'm so happy for you. I was a dismal failure, and I couldn't figure out where my life had gone wrong. And I simply was trying to map out, okay, the last time I know I was in the right place was the last day of high school, for sure. And then, okay, I went traveling, but I could have gone to college, and da-da-da-da-da. And so it was a self-help experiment that then got published, which is, that was the first book, and this is the second book. So this one's, I have not actually won the lottery yet. So many of us believe that money could fix everything. You know, if we just had more money, we could fix all this stuff in our lives. And then you get all this money, and you can't fix everything, and then you're out of ideas. You're like, well, if this doesn't fix it, oh my God, it's unfixable, I'm stuck, I am never going to be happy. So it's a pitfall. So let's just assume you're all going to win the lottery. Things to do are to have your plan ahead of time. So actually go home and make a list of what you want to do with your millions now, before you get them. Know who your friends are before you win the lottery. Keep as many things the same as you can. And don't tell anyone you won, ever. That's the advice they give, because otherwise you get people coming and asking for money. But of course, the whole book is meant to deal with this idea of like, you're kind of evil, but you do a lot of good, but you're kind of evil, but you do a lot of good, and this constant kind of negotiation of money and power versus happiness and control and self-discipline. I don't think that I get to any specific answers, there's just a lot of different lines to consider.